And what we're doing is just collecting opinions and input from people across the state about how they react to the program, and if they think it's fair, if they think it's a good idea. What we're trying to do is to find a way to replace the gas tax, which is failing. And as it declines deeper and deeper, we need to find a different way of funding the transportation system so that we don't get into a state of disrepair and have unsafe roads. So this is the alternative that the legislature landed on after about 12 years of research and 2 pilot projects. So we now have a good idea as to how the system should be designed and how it will best work most efficiently and most effectively for Oregonians. So the second pilot project was managed by private sector companies. The first pilot was run by ODOT. So that was one difference. The other difference was that the first pilot had just one device, and it had GPS. People didn't want a black box put in their car by ODOT. The second pilot had choices. You could have a smartphone app, you could have a device with GPS, you could have a device that only reported odometer reading, and then you had just a flat, rate that you could pay. Now, not all those options will be carried forward into the fully operational program, but the fact that people were offered choices made them a lot more accepting of the fact that they could, that this was a change, as long as they could customize it to their lifestyle. I think if we want to make up the revenues that we're losing in gas tax, it is pretty slow, but you have to institute these changes gradually. People need to understand what's going to happen. They need to understand how it's going to impact their lives. That's why we're out here, is to really get people's reactions to the system as it's designed so that we can make it a better experience for everyone. It's different from the gas tax, and depending on where you sit, it may seem unfair to you for one reason or another. Our interest is in what's for the greatest good of all Oregonians.